everybody, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about songwriting and how to go about it. Show you a couple tips. I'm actually going to use one of my originals as an example to kind of show you how I write sometimes and some different ideas. Sometimes you get stuck in that rut, and I did that 1-4-5 or 1-5-6-4. You want something different, so that's kind of how I came up with this song. So let me play a little bit here, just a quick little first part of it, and then I'll break it down and show you how I came about it. So. Alright, and that's the first part of this song. And it starts out with an A major chord. Nice, bright A major. And the song's in the key of A major. And I didn't know where to go from there. I didn't know if I should just... I had tried a D, the typical chords, and I wanted something different. I didn't want the typical progression, so I was playing around, and when I went from that A, I plucked up and hit that high E, hit that fifth of the A. And then I played an A major 7, and I was like, nice, it's kind of got a jazz feel to it, that major 7. And I still plucked up and hit that. Each time I'm getting that E high in there, you're hearing that fifth of the A key. And I played around with some other chords, and I landed on, which is an A7, A dominant 7. So it's got a flattened 7th from the major 7. That's major, dominant 7, it's flattened. And it was nice. Where can I go from there? I've got 3 A chords, different ones, and I realized I was actually kind of playing a melody in those chords. It was A flat, which is the 7th, and the flattened 7th would be a G. So it was, the next step would be an F sharp. And I was like, key A, what chords have an F sharp? And I was like, the D does. So I tried that. It sounded a little too bright, so I ended up landing on D, would be a sus2, but I still brought that F sharp back into it because I needed it for that melody, and I used it as the root. And then you get that high E in there again, so it's kind of like a D sus2, but you still have your third, so it's actually a D add 9. It's more of a D slash F sharp because the F sharp's the root. Add 9. And it had a nice flow downhill. You get that little cascading walk down as you play. It was nice. I like that. So that's the first part of doesn't really have a verse, chorus, bridge. It's not a typical structure. It's just kind of 2 parts played 4 times. All right, so that's the first part. And then it kind of goes to what I would call the chorus, and it goes to a B minor 7. So I wanted those 7s in there. I wanted that jazz kind of feel. To an E major. Dominant 7, so an E dominant 7, to a C sharp minor 7, play my chords right, to an F sharp minor 7, and then back to that B. So that part was So what I'm doing in this song, I'm actually using pretty much just about every chord in the key, with the exception of the diminished seventh. But I'm throwing some extra chords in there with those extra A's, you know, your A major 7 and A dominant 7. All right, so it was something different. It wasn't a typical 1-5-4, and I was using an A chord in 3 different ways. All right, and then all the other chords, instead of just the B minor, I wanted the minor 7. And the E 7, C minor 7, C sharp minor 7. Which would be the B would be the minor 2nd of the key. The E would be the dominant 5th. C sharp minor would be the 3rd. And then your F sharp would be your 6th. And then back to your 2nd. Naturally just falls down to your root when you start over, and it had a nice flow to it. So that's how I came about it. And the lyrics, they just kind of, I looped it and started listening. It was like, if I saw you here today, would you slowly walk away through the brown and brittle leaves from the naked autumn trees. It's something like that. I can't recall the lyrics right now, but it's in my playlist of original songs. My vocals aren't good, but it's in there if you want to listen to it. All right, and then the solo, that kind of came along with a melody. There's a melody in between the turnarounds, and it sounds like this. And what that little riff is you're actually sliding up to a D. So you're hitting that over the A, you're hitting that 4th note. And I'm landing on that C sharp. So when you're playing that A chord, it's a nice target note. It's the major 3rd. It's over that A, it's really nice. It lets you know it's a major key. And then last time I hit the 6th note of the key, which is the F sharp. And then the rest of the solo goes over that part. It's land on that D, land on the A, which is your root. C sharp again, that major 3rd. So I'm hitting a lot of good target notes in there. But that solo, it's kind of nice. It's like kind of ratchets up. And then I drop down to the previous note. And I do that again. So each time I start each section off, I'm kind of dropping down to the first part of it and back up. So. I call it a ratcheting effect. You kind of ratchet up, back down, ratchet up, and you work the solo up till you hit that crescendo, kind of cascade down, and then climb back up and start over, and it creates emotion. All right, and it fits nice over that progression. Like I said, and that song just does that progression 4 times in the song. I think I do it, and it doesn't have a typical standard structure. You don't have to. Music, you can do all sorts of stuff. All right, so that's called Just a Dream. It's pretty good breakdown of how I play it and how I came up with it, and a little bit of theory. If you understand theory, there's some theory in there, of course. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of play it out so you can hear that whole progression in order. is. It's a breakdown of Just a Dream, little tips on some songwriting, how I came up with those, how you can create a melody through a chord progression. And I hope that helps you out. Any questions or suggestions, comment in the box. Be sure to subscribe for updates, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.